Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, women just don't seem to notice you? Or worse, they see you as nothing more than the nice guy? Well, here's a bold truth that might sting a little. What most men think makes them attractive often does the exact opposite. It's not about being overly kind or always being available. No, it's about tapping into something much deeper, something more primal. And if you're ready to hear it, this one harsh truth will completely change the way you look at relationships and attraction forever. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why 95.7% of women are irresistibly drawn to certain men, and how you can become one of them. Hey, I'm Zenoa, and my mission is to help you master your mindset and relationships through Stoic philosophy. If you're serious about leveling up in your life and relationships, hit that subscribe button now. Let's dive into the key to success here. The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best self, your epic self. But first, let's talk about why nice guys often finish last. From a young age, men are taught a simple formula for winning over women. Be nice, be helpful, solve problems, and eventually she'll fall for you. Sounds logical, right? I mean, we're told time and time again that being a nice guy should lead to a happy, successful relationship. But here's the brutal reality. It doesn't work. Think about it. The guys who get all the attention, the ones who attract women effortlessly, aren't the ones bending over backward to please everyone. In fact, they're often the complete opposite. So what gives? Let's explain this with a simple metaphor: the meerkat versus the lion. The meerkat represents the guy who's constantly trying to prove his worth. He's always around, always fixing things, always putting other people's needs ahead of his own. Sure, he might come across as sweet, reliable, and even thoughtful, but here's the problem. He lacks one critical thing: desire. Now, the lion, he's confident, self-assured, and unapologetically himself. He doesn't chase approval or validation because he already knows his value. And guess what? Women are instinctively drawn to him, not because he's perfect, but because he embodies strength, purpose, and an undeniable aura of masculinity. Attraction isn't logical, it's emotional, and the lion radiates a masculine energy that sparks passion, respect, and deep admiration. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." And let me tell you, strength is magnetic. Weakness repels. So how do you stop being the meerkat and start becoming the lion? Let's break it down step by step. Step 1. Stop chasing approval. This first step is probably the hardest, but also the most important. Stop chasing approval. How many times have you gone out of your way to impress someone thinking, if I do enough, if I give her everything, she'll finally see my worth? Here's the cold truth. Doing things for others doesn't make you valuable. It makes you replaceable. Your worth doesn't come from your external actions. It comes from within. Stoicism teaches us that our value isn't determined by other people's opinions. A man who lives authentically, aligned with his own values, becomes unshakable. When you stop seeking validation, you naturally attract the right people into your life, not because you're trying to win them over, but because you've embraced your true self. Seneca put it beautifully when he wrote, "He suffers more than necessary, who suffers before it is necessary." Don't suffer needlessly under the weight of someone else's expectations. So what does this mean for you? It means that you must learn to let go of the need to impress. The more you chase approval, the less respect you'll command. It's counterintuitive, but when you focus on becoming the best version of yourself, without worrying about what others think, that's when people start noticing you. But this isn't just about dating. It applies to every area of your life. When you stop looking for external validation, when you stop caring what others think of you, that's when you truly step into your power. And that power is magnetic. People, especially women, are drawn to that. They want to be around someone who knows who they are, who stands firm in their values and beliefs, and doesn't apologize for it. Step 2. Build your own strength. This one's crucial. You can't be the lion without strength, both mentally and physically. Strength doesn't just mean lifting weights at the gym, though that's part of it. It's about cultivating inner strength too. Mental strength, emotional resilience, and the ability to stay calm and focused in the face of adversity are some of the most attractive qualities a man can possess. Think about it. When life gets tough, the meerkat panics, tries to please others, or seeks validation. The lion, on the other hand, remains calm, composed, and handles things with confidence. Strength in any form, whether physical, mental, or emotional, naturally attracts people. Women want someone who can protect them, who can lead when necessary, and who can hold their own in difficult situations. Step 3. Be purpose-driven. A man without purpose is a man without direction, and without direction, you're lost. A lion always knows where he's going, even if the path is difficult. You need to cultivate your own purpose, whether it's your career, your passions, or the life you're building for yourself. When you have a clear sense of purpose, you naturally attract people who are aligned with your values and goals. Women, like everyone else, are drawn to someone who has vision, direction, and ambition. Step 4. Develop emotional control. You don't need to be stoic all the time, but emotional control is a key aspect of becoming the lion. A lion doesn't let his emotions control him. He is the master of them. This doesn't mean you suppress your feelings. It means you handle them with maturity and wisdom. Being able to remain calm in stressful situations, not being overly reactive, and not letting your emotions dictate your actions will make you far more attractive to others. So, in conclusion, if you want to go from being the meerkat to becoming the lion, it's time to make a shift. Stop seeking validation, embrace your inner strength, build your purpose, and control your emotions. The more you focus on becoming the best version of yourself, the more people, especially women, will be drawn to you. Step 4. Cultivate real confidence. Confidence is magnetic, but let me be clear, it's not the fake, showy kind. We're talking about genuine confidence that comes from knowing who you are and living in alignment with your principles. Have you ever met someone who commands attention without saying a word? Their presence alone draws people in. That's real confidence. It's not about flexing or pretending to be something you're not. It's about earning it through growth, discipline, and purpose. Start working on yourself every single day. Pursue your passions, set meaningful goals, and challenge yourself to grow. Confidence isn't something you fake. It's something you build over time. And when you do, women won't just admire you, they'll crave your energy. Remember the words of Epictetus: "No man is free who is not master of himself. Mastery begins within." Build yourself into someone you respect, and others will naturally follow suit. Step 5. Set boundaries. One trait that separates the lion from the meerkat is the ability to set boundaries. The meerkat says yes to everything, sacrificing his time, energy, and values just to please others. Meanwhile, the lion knows exactly what he stands for, and he's not afraid to say no. Setting boundaries isn't about being rude or dismissive. It's about respecting yourself enough to prioritize what truly matters. When you set clear limits, you send a message to the world and to women that you value yourself. This level of self-respect is incredibly attractive. Remember, You can't control how others react to your boundaries, but you can control how you respond. Stoicism reminds us that freedom comes from within. By standing firm in your values, you create space for meaningful connections that align with your purpose. As Seneca wisely noted, it is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor. Craving approval leaves you empty. Setting boundaries fills you with power. Conclusion. Becoming the lion isn't easy. It requires commitment, self-awareness, and a willingness to embrace discomfort. But the rewards, they're worth it. When you stop chasing approval, cultivate real confidence, and set boundaries, you unlock a level of attraction that goes beyond surface-level charm. Women don't fall for what you do for them, they fall for what you represent. They want a man who inspires, challenges, and ignites passion. They want the lion, not the meerkat. So are you ready to step into your power? Start today. Take action. Show the world who you really are. Because when you embody the lion's energy, people, especially women, will naturally gravitate toward you. If this resonated with you, smash that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment below telling me which step you're going to focus on first. Let's build a community of lions together. And remember, as Marcus Aurelius reminded us, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. See you in the next one.